As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. Thanks for being with us tonight as this regular season approaches its conclusion. Many teams are making their postseason plans, while other teams have been simply playing out the string as the visiting team square off against the Jets. Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the NFL. I'm Al Michaels with John Madden.
This defense has been watching extra film all week because they're facing a dangerous duel. And it starts with this guy. He'll make throws that no other quarterback would ever think about making. You think the guy's covered, and boom, he fires one in between two defenders for a touchdown.
The visiting team have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
This is a team that plays as one unit out there, and they're proving it right now. Look at them. They're all jumping up and down at the same time.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss. They're lined up and ready for the kickoff. And we go back to the game. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 21, back deep to return.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 10. The visiting team will start the drive from the 26-yard line.
On the return.
The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback.
At the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Going to the air on first down. Rolling. And it's intercepted. Number 50 was able to move into position and pick it off.
That's just a case of the quarterback locking on to his primary receiver on that play.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10. Closing in, gets the pass off into the open field. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. So, John, we have two of the most talented defenses in the league featured in this game.
Yeah, both of these teams bring a lot of talent to the table. Neither has any glaring holes in their front seven or in their secondary. So that makes it very dangerous on the defensive side of the ball.
The Jets using motion.
On the 13-yard line.
He tucks it away. That's a 3-yard gain.
On the carry. 2-yard gain on the play. Second and 7. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Let's see.
Pressure with the pass. Hackett was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Tosses it left. Loss of about 1.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Brown will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's on its way. The kick is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 12, back deep to return.
It's on its way. From the 1-yard line. Their last drive ended with a pick, and the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive. Anderson gets set. Under pressure, gets rid of it, and this pass is completed. Nice pass and good catch on that play.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
The visiting team line up with two backs behind the quarterback. Pressure coming. Throwing. He finds his man. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw.
And that's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
Using motion. Drops back, closing in, gets the pass off. That incomplete pass will bring up third down. Less than a yard to go. Ball on their own 45. Fresh set of downs after the misdirection play. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
49-yard line.
Steps up into the pocket. The pass ball's incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
It's hard to go through your progressions when the pass rushers get into the backfield that quickly.
The ball is right at midfield. Charles, the deep man, throwing. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a first down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And then he got it there.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 24-yard line. The visiting team line up with two backs behind the quarterback. With the throw, with the adjustment, he has it. One first down after another.
Yeah, and they've got some rhythm going here. Someone in this defense needs to make a play if they're going to keep these guys out of the end zone.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Anderson with a man in motion. On the call. Charles was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
So it's second and goal. The backs are lined up in an I. Pressure, throwing short to the right side. Off the ball, he makes the catch anyway. Gain of 3.
2-yard gain on the play.
Anderson sets up. he'll get the call. Touchdown, visiting team. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. And so we see this offense getting it done on that long touchdown drive.
Can't argue with results. And the touchdown was the result that they were looking for. This offense could put it together.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back deep to
Booming kick downfield. He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Give it all you got.
He gets the carry. Positive. And he stopped at the 22-yard line. And the halfback picks up about 3. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 22. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
Run, 3-yard gain on the play.
Ain't got nothing. Kiss the ball, man.
Smith, the deep man. Spivey, the motion man.
On the 25-yard line.
That all you got.
Looking for room. Breaking free. Loses one tackle. Breaks free. The defender brings him down at the 35-yard line. Smith covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their blocks and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
We'll see. I got enough.
Spivey goes in motion. Tosses it out to the left. Breaks free of the defender. 8-yard gain.
42 on the run. Gain of 8 on the play.
Second and 3 coming up here. Ball on their own 42.
Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Fifth play of this drive. Henning came up and shut down the run.
Yeah, they tried to get around the end. He came up from his corner position and boom, he makes a heck of a tackle.
The visiting team come out in a nickel
Ball
package.
on the 41-yard line.
Under pressure, gets the pace off, hits him in stride. Fumbles. The fumble is scooped up. Here we go. At the 30, the 20, and he showboats his way toward the end zone. The defense has it for the touchdown. So the turnover leads to a score.
On these turnover situations, everyone's going one way, and then the ball starts going the other way, and the next thing you know, the defense has 6 points.
This might be a good challenge by the coach.
The call on the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
I thought he was down and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand, since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to New York.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
First and 10.
Gets the toss to the left. Toss play goes for about 4.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throws it over the middle. Sheds the 10. The 20. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Good play in the backfield by Tony. Loss of around 2.
3-yard loss on the play. At the end of the first quarter, the score is 18-7 New York.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
94.
Drops back, closing in, gets rid of it. What happened there, John?
He made the right read, ran the right route, but he ended up with 2 hands full of air.
Third and long. Ball on the 19-yard line. Pressure with the throw. Touchdown, New York. A nice pass, a nice catch, and it goes for the score.
That was just a solid play. That guy was not going to be denied.
Brown comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Great drive that culminates in a trip to the end zone and gives them the lead.
Now their defense is going to head onto the field. And it's going to be up to them to protect this lead.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 12, back deep to return.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 3-yard line. Breaks free of the defender. Running with purpose. They head back out onto the field after scoring a touchdown on their last possession. And the passing game worked to perfection. So we'd expect them to try to continue to do the same thing and move the ball through the air against this defense.
29-yard line. First and 10.
Man in motion. Hand it off. Missed it. About a 4-yard gain there.
On the run. Gain of 4 on the play.
They need 6. Anderson gets set. Again with the run. He takes that one and heads upfield to pick up the first down.
You know what they did was pick up a blitz. And when they did that, it opened up a hole, and they ran right through it.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
The defender brings him down at the 42. Just about a yard in the run.
On the play.
Charles, the lone setback, receives the handoff, has room across midfield, stiff arms the defender to the ground. Charles really covered some ground there.
He slices through the line and picks up some good yardage.
It's 1st and 10. Under pressure with the throw, incomplete pass. A jarring blow on that one.
That's what I like to see. A defensive player putting a good look on a guy to force the drop pass.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Bring that plane, baby.
With the carry, they'll go with the play fake. With the pass, no one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion.
Receiver on the play.
It's 3rd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
A long field goal attempt here. This one from about 52 yards away. The kick is up. Splits the uprights and good. Here's the kickoff team.
She is lined up for the kickoff. Number 11, back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. He takes a knee. He took a knee in the end zone, and they'll start the drive at the 20.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Cross play to the left. Lost about a yard.
With the carry. Loss of 2 on the play.
Pennington sets up. The rush is on. Missed tackle. He did a nice job pulling that one in.
This guy spends a lot of extra time at practice running routes. Looks like it's really starting to pay off.
Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Closing in, gets the pass off. He finds his man, and he makes the reception, but it's short of the 1st down marker.
On 3rd down, you need to make sure you know where you are in the field, because if you make the reception, it should be good for a fresh set of down. If you make the catch and you don't get the first, it can only be due to lack of concentration by the receiver.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 37. Still not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 47. Only one man back, looking to run it here.
47.
Charles didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Second and 11. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. Room to run. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, visiting team. Great rushing touchdown there.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
And that's his second rushing touchdown of the game. They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Quickly and efficiently down the field they went for a touchdown.
Yeah, they saw a mismatch and they took advantage. This is one of those teams that can take you deep and score on one play. So when you're on defense, you have to keep the play in front of you. You can't let anybody get behind you.
The kickoff team lines up.
He is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 8-yard line. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball.
Number 80 on the return.
First and 10. Pennington with a man in motion. Cross play to the left. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
1 yard gain on the play.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Pressure, throws it, turns, he has it. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains.
Gain of 14 on the play.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 40. Smith, the deep man, under pressure, behind, caught, and he stopped at the 44-yard line. He never hesitated on that pass.
That was quite a throw. This guy's been blessed with a golden arm.
Lose it. 94.
Picked up 9 on the play.
On the carry, 9-yard gain on the play. Second and inches. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Back off, DB.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Third and inches. Ball on the 34-yard line. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
On the ground. Phillips with the tackle at the 29. Good moves on that one.
Yeah, the defense was looking around and he was already by him before they knew what hit him.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Seventh play of this drive. Looking to run it here. So that was a pickup of about 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Second and 1. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Pennington sets up with the carry. Big open. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. With the pass, slips the tackle, runs over the tackle. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a 1st down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup. He made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
Throws it, intercepted in the end zone. Heat on the quarterback may have forced that interception.
And the other thing is, the secondary was just sitting back there waiting in their zone. He tossed it up there. They were all over it. One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. McGraw got a hand up and tipped that pass away.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
I'm sure they'll be going to the air as long as they have the ball. Using motion. With the pass. This one falls incomplete. Jones got his hands up and tipped the pass away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tipped passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
On the 20-yard line.
Throws it. He hits his receiver. He makes the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
On 3rd down, you have one job, and that's to know where the marker is and to get past it. You just can't come up short like that.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 30.
Come on, get up. Bring the pain. You all you got.
To the air on 1st down. Closing in. Gets rid of it. On the run. And he stopped at the 38-yard line. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line. New York calls a timeout. They have one timeout remaining. They'll need a good pickup here to make their way further downfield, or they'll have to face a 3rd down situation. It's 2nd down, 2 to go. Ball on their own 38. Pressure, stepping up with the pass. Nearly intercepted. Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into a zone. It threw off his reads and where he thought the defense was going to be.
This is where you usually see them using the sideline to stop the clock, but more importantly than stopping the clock right now is getting a 1st down. Under pressure, throws it. Great play there by Preston.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
The coach is having them hurry it up. With the throw, almost intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception. Now they're in the range for their kicker, but they should still be trying to move the ball quickly to get inside the red zone. If they can do that, then we might see him slow it down a little.
Dropping back, pressure coming, gets rid of it, it's batted away.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down. I'll tell you, here's a defensive lineman's dream. 3rd and long, and he knows they have to pass.
They'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. Drops back. Rolling out to his right. Rolling. The Jets call a timeout. That's their final timeout. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information.
Every team talks about how they need to get points when they're in the red zone. If they can make the most of this, we'll see a confident group going into the locker room at halftime.
With the throw. Smith looked good on that reception.
When you make a grab like that, the quarterback will always look in your direction. You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes. The defensive back should just be thinking about knocking the ball down. They can't afford an interference call, which gives the other team a 1st down and stops the clock.
17-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
With the pass, hits him on the run. Touchdown, New York. He caught the pass for the touchdown.
He outplayed the defender for the ball on that play. The guy with the best position usually will come up with it.
Mark catches another touchdown pass. His 2nd now. Brown comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 21, back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 5. Nothing happened for the offense on their last drive as they went 3 and out.
They need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Cross play to the right. He hands it off. Runs over the tackle. About a 1-yard loss.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 25-yard line. At the end of the first half, the score is tied.
So with halftime now over, let's take a look at how both teams performed in the first half. Here's the kickoff team.
Will be kicking off to start the second half. Number 11.
It's on its way. From the 4-yard line.
Both teams have played pretty well so far. It's still anyone's game.
We got nothing. 90 goal. Cowboy, get in there.
Drops back, closing in, throwing short to his left. Breaking free. 2nd and short, upcoming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with a play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
2nd down and short. Ball on their own 33.
We'll see. Ain't no. Set.
Hand off to the tailback. Just won't go down. And he stopped at the 43-yard line. Smith did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Passing on first down. Slings it to the outside. On the money. He hauls that pass in, and that's his fourth catch of the day. Second and long. Pressure, passing run, breaks free. He shakes a defender. You give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Pennington gets set, using motion. Tucks it away. Picks up 5.
42, the ball carrier. 5-yard gain on the play.
5 yards to go. They come out of the nickel. Under pressure, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. They convert for the first down on that throw.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Martin, the man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here.
Second and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass. He finds his man. Pennington doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
Only one man in the backfield.
13-yard line.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. Hand it off. Stevens stops the play in the backfield. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 14-yard line. Smith couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
On the 14-yard line.
With the pass ball's incomplete. The defense really put the pressure on.
He hung in there. He didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
So this one will be from about 31 yards out. The kick is up. The kick hooked left, and he misses it. So they have first and 10 here. They'll pass on first down. Closing in, gets the pass off. That one hit him in the hands, but it just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's brought up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Using motion. Pressure, throws it, room to run. Don't have to break stride. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
It's 1st and 10. Man in motion. With the carry, refuses to go down. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Give it all you got, man. Come on. I saw you.
They give it to the halfback. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Alexander was right there to break that play up.
And that's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
3rd down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 37. Throws it. And he's tackled behind the line. He was stopped short of the marker and can't convert.
You know, when it's 3rd and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the 1st? Makes no sense to me.
This will be his 2nd punt so far tonight. Here's the kick. A lot of open field as he takes the punt. The 40, big opening. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Jets. What a spectacular play on the punt return.
It sure was. He just found all the seams. Then when he broke it into the open, he outran the pursuers right into the end zone.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Once again, John, special teams, a big part of this game and so many games. And the offense now goes right back onto the field after that punt return for a touchdown.
Now, this is where they're going to have to respond. They were unable to sustain a drive, were forced to punt, and now they find themselves in a pressure situation. They aren't able to do anything again. What happens on the next punt return?
Brown in to kick this one off. Decent kick. We should have a return from the 6. He shakes the defender, powering the hit. Let's see if this possession is more effective after their last possession ended in a punt. Spence comes in motion. Charles was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Blitz is coming. Throwing. He hits his receiver. That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
It's 1st and 10. Only one man in the backfield. Man in motion.
35-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. Gain of about 5.
With the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 40-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass. Hits him in stride. So that's a gain of about 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third down and short. Ball on their own 45. Only one man back. Charles picked up good yardage and a first down on that run.
You got to give the offensive line a lot of credit on that play. They blew the defenders off the line and gave that runner plenty of lanes to choose from.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Anderson sets up, dropping back to pass on first down. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. Hands off to the tailback. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Jets ahead of the visiting team, 24-17. And we'll start the fourth quarter. And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Handed off to the back, setting up play action, almost picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interceptions. When it got to him, he just bounced off his hand.
He's trying to pin them back as far as possible as he lines up for his third punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
They'll take over at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10.
4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Give it all you got. Tiger out.
Hands off again. Just about a yard on the run.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
They need 5. Pennington sends a man in motion. Throwing short to the right side. Perfect throw. They couldn't get the ball past the first down marker.
I don't know why the receiver would break off that route and make the catch short of the first down. Maybe he thought that he'd be able to do more with it after he caught it.
Murphy is looking for a good punt here. Here's the catch. And he chooses not to return this one.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
They'll go from the I formation.
Start the drive at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
Passing on first down. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down.
Receiver on the play.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 32. Charles, the lone back.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Charles. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Anderson sets up, closing in with the pass. He couldn't come up with the interception.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. This could be a dangerous one. His blocks are set up. The 50. He had an outstanding return.
Sometimes as a coverage team, it's easy to over-pursue. And if you do that, you end up running right by the guy you're supposed to be tackling.
They line up in the I formation.
At the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
Man in motion. Tosses it right. Running with purpose. Picks up 5.
20 on the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 5.
Come on, D up. That all you got? He goes in here. Give it all you got.
Drops back. Pressure with the pass. And it's caught. Stiff arm. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
15-yard gain on the play.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Aimed it off to the back. Number 94 created problems in the backfield on that play. The interior lineman, John, got off the ball very well on that play.
Yeah, and the key to stopping that kind of run is exactly that. Whoever fires off the line faster and gets better leverage is going to win those battles at the line.
Pennington with a man in motion.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Throwing. On the run. He adds a few more yards to his total with that completion and has now thrown for over 250 yards.
Third and inches. Ball on the 15-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. Runs through the tackle. Smith picks up just enough. They're lucky to keep this drive going.
Well, they had a clean shot at the ball carrier, but they didn't finish the play. And ended up costing them a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
This team just seems to lose momentum and confidence when they get near the goal line.
To the air on first down. Throws it. He has room. Touchdown, New York. He threw it right in there for the score.
The receiver ran a perfect route, and he turned around just in time to see the ball and make the catch.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. The point anchor is good. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
Yeah, that was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 21, back to return.
Should be a return here. From the 6. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Eagle left. Let's go. Come on.
The visiting team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Slings it to the outside. Not much there.
23 makes the tackle. 1 yard loss on the play.
Second and long coming up here. Charles, the lone setback, gets the pass off.
24-yard line.
The pass ball's incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. New York comes out in a dime package.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Drops back with the pass. Incomplete. O'Neal just made a great defensive play.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Knight is back to punt. Here's the punt. From the 43. He didn't have much to work with, but still got away a decent return.
Hey, even if it doesn't seem like much, positive yards on a return is better than nothing.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 49. Smith. Down he goes at the 46-yard line.
Watch this. When you talk about not giving up on a play, having a motor that's always running, this is it right here. He gets a good shot at him and misses, but he comes back and he still ends up making the tackle.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Sideline, D. Cross it out. Hit him out. Yep, out. Take him out. Cut. Cut out. Cut out. Cut. Cut out. Cut. Cut. Cut out.
Hands it off. And he's brought down at the 46. Nowhere to go that time, John.
And that was the case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of the formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside, maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Smith. That's a 3-yard gain. And so the offense gets one more shot to see what they can do here with the time remaining. Murphy will come into this game to punt. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch. No return here. Back it comes to the 20. First and 10. Ball on their own 20.
Bust this drill, D. Take him out. Cut. That's all you.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the adjustment, he has it. And they hurry up to the line. Passing on first down. Passing to the left. It's going the other way. McGraw seemed to know exactly where that one was going.
That was great anticipation by the defender. It almost looked like he knew where the quarterback was going to go with the ball.
This one is just about in the books. So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10.
We'll see. Come on, D up.
Give it to the halfback. Gets away. The visiting team call a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. One yard to go.
Let's go.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Come on, boy.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hand it off. They're trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the
Spy the man in motion. Smith. The visiting team call a timeout. That's their 3rd and final timeout. So they pick up enough to convert for the 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Second and long coming up here.
Is that all you got? That's all.
And this is the 5th play of this drive.
Bring that play, baby. Easy now. Ball. Come on, D-up.
They'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Cowboy. 90 good. Catch the ball, man. Sideline to sideline. From the page.
That's the end of the game. The final score is New York 31, the away team 17.
This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long. EA Sports is proud to present more NFL action. I'm Al Michaels, along with my partner, John Madden.
I'll tell you what, this guy could put up some big numbers through the air if that defense doesn't put some pressure on him. He's the type of quarterback who makes you pay if he gets a lot of time in the pocket. But it's not just him they got to worry about. He's got a few guys who can make plays for him.
The Titans have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
These guys are really fired up, but they got to watch it jumping around like that. They're liable to pull something.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. Both teams have taken the... Back to the field. The kickoff team lines up.
Kicking off to start the game. For 86.
They'll return this one. From the 9. Loses one tackler. Can't bring him down. This play will be the first of the game for the offense.
On the return.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 30. On the ground. Slips the tackle. Great move. Good gain there and a first down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
The Colts will have to make do without one of their quarterbacks in this game. Team officials are not sure if he'll need surgery on his elbow, but he's going to miss a lot of time either way.
41-yard line.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming with the pass. He's taken down at the 36. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
So, John, we expect a lot of big plays in today's game with two of the best offenses in the NFL having at it.
The thing about both these teams is they're not just one-dimensional. If something doesn't work, they make the adjustment, and they come at you in another way. They're looking for lots of big plays in this game.
Loss of about 1.
With the carry. Loss of 2.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. They come out in a dime package.
Ball on the 39-yard
Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found the hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
3rd and inches. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Nash moves in motion. They'll go with the run once again. Vincent picks up just enough. He finds some room up the middle and gets the first.
And I'll tell you what, the guys up front did a good job of creating a hole for him to run through.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Setting up play action. Throws it. It's his receiver in stride. 2nd and short upcoming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with a play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Dropping back. Throwing. And it's caught. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a first down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And then he got it there.
First and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line. Come on, ball. Back off, DB.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Hand it off. A run up the middle, but the defense was waiting right there to make the stop.
Yeah, he saw a little seam there. It closed up before he had a chance to take advantage of it.
Second and goal. Vincent. Touchdown, Colts. So they get in on the ground.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there. Key drive, touchdown.
Yeah, that was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Hansen will be kicking off.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80. Back to
Nice distance. From the 1-yard line. Let's see if they can turn this first drive into points.
The 24 on the return.
Come on, D up.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 18-yard line.
What a stiff one. 4, maybe 5 yards on the counter.
5-yard gain on the play.
Let's go.
46 defense in this time. With the throw, Dexter created problems in the backfield on that one. Rasby did a nice job pulling in that pass.
Some of these guys have natural abilities that you just can't teach.
The Colts come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Bowler gets set. Tosses it left. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad. But then it got worse, and it went south.
Signet lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
It's the toss to the left. And he's tackled behind the line by Bullock. The defense makes a costly mistake.
The defense needs to do a better job of controlling themselves out there.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 45. Toss play to the right. Vincent couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, It makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
And they need about 9. Ball on their own 44. Tennessee comes out in a dime package. Throws it. Perfect pass.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. But this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Another run. 8-yard gain.
34 on the run. Gain of 8 on the play.
Second and 2. Ball on the 29-yard line. They come out in a dime package.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Stepping up, closing in with the pass, and he's brought down at the 19-yard line. And again, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are getting open. They're making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
Here comes the heat. Bring the pass.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure, throwing. He goes up and grabs it. That blitz exploited for a 1st down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. Firing the ball into the end zone. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
Man in motion. Toss play to the left. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. That play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I'll tell you, sometimes a back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
The Colts line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. Throws out to the left. Trying to get the ball to his receiver, but it's incomplete, and it's 4th down. About a 28-yard field goal here as they line up for the kick. And it's on its way. The kick sails through. It's good. Here's the kickoff team.
Indianapolis is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back deep to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 3. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. It's 1st and 10. Pass play here on 1st down with the throw. This one falls incomplete. 2nd down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Ain't no sideline, D.
Tosses it out to the right. There he goes. The 30. Still running. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Come on, partner.
Under pressure, steps up into the pocket. He reached the quarterback and picked up his first sack of the game.
Loss on the play.
Indianapolis has started off quickly as the first quarter comes to an end with the score 10-0.
Nothing.
The teams have switched sides and will start the second quarter. Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Again with a run. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Indianapolis looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Rosen gets his hand on it.
Look at the big old defensive line. He does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
This will be his 2nd punt so far tonight. Here's the kick. He has a lot of open field here. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Nope, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
Kosenko gets set. On the ground. Still rubs the defender to the ground. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
1 yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 33. Dropping back. Pressure coming with the throw. Almost got it. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
On the 33-yard line.
Give it all you got, kid. Come on. Give it all you got.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
At the 25-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 25.
Stay guys. Come on, partner.
Rasmus is the deep back. Hand off to the tailback. Gets away. Pickup of about 6 yards.
On the carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
Nickelback in this time.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Throwing. And it's caught. Perfect pass. Great catch, and that'll move the chains.
9-yard gain on the play.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 41.
Man, go. Let's go, man.
Pass play here on 1st down. Closing in. Here we go. the 50.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Hand it off. Runs through the tackle. Rasp couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Only one man in the backfield. Pressure with the pass. Catch on the run. Bowler drills it into his receiver. Big gain, first down.
You got that right. That pass was thrown with some great velocity.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Raspy, the lone back. They went backward on that one.
And they ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
Second and 11. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Bring that pain, baby. Lose it.
Seventh play of this drive. Under pressure, gets the pass off, almost intercepted. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Bowler sets up. Throws it. The pass ball's incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
On the cover.
They'll line up for the kick, and it should be about a 43-yard attempt. And it's up. And so that kick is good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back deep to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 3-yard line. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
First and 10.
They got nothing. Set. Hut. Hut. Bring the pain. Hut. Hut.
They'll pass on first down. They go with a draw. Number 59 stops the play in the backfield. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Vince couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs. With the pass, with the catch on the run. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Come on, D up. They got
Pressure coming. This pass is incomplete.
Watch here. He's trying to make the catch, but as he's about to bring it in, he takes a big shot from the defender, and that forces him to drop the pass.
partner.
Kosenko gets set. Closing in, throws it, the catch on the run. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
Looking upfield, pressure, flings it to the outside. Not much there.
41 makes the catch. No gain on the play.
Second and 10. The lineup with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Throwing. He finds his man. He's on the run. A short screen pass there.
When you use a screen play to get some good yardage, you want to make sure that the guy getting the ball is quick so he can make some moves to get into the open field.
Tennessee comes out with 7 in the secondary.
40-yard line.
2-minute warning coming up. Steps up, throws it over the middle. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping them. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Going in the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. The defense really put the pressure on.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him. There's no need for the quarterback to force any throws. There's a whole second half to play, and they don't want to be making any mistakes.
Tennessee looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Well, he dumped it off on a screen pass on that play.
Yeah, but the defense did a nice job of staying with the play, and they didn't let him get the first down.
From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. The kick is up. Eight defenders in the box on this one.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Come on, be up. 94.
Using motion. Throws it. Drops the interception. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. I mean, you don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
They'll need a good pickup here to make their way further downfield, or they'll have to face a third down situation. The Titans line up in the shotgun. Throwing. Missed tackle at the 47. First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. With the throw, and this pass is completed. The 30. Tennessee will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
Plenty of time down in here, so they can use a whole playbook.
46 defense in this time.
28-yard line.
Here comes the reset.
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. A nice pass, a nice catch, and it goes for the score.
That was just a solid play. That guy was not going to be denied.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 86, back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 7. The Colts will start the drive from the 23. With time running out, they'll try to set their kicker up into position to put them out in front going into the locker room.
What's the score? Get out. Give it all you got. Stay out. Continue. Cut hot.
Dropping back with the throw. Picked off. Breaking free. There he goes. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Titans. He got way up there to make the pick.
I'll tell you, these interceptions are all about timing, and he timed that jump perfectly.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up, and he kicks on the extra point. That's 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
Ned is back and ready to put this one in the air.
86.
Should be a return here. From the 2. The Colts will start the drive from the 21.
And here's where efficiency is the key. They're down right now, but if they score before the half, it'll really help them out. They just can't afford a turnover that gives the other team a chance to increase the lead.
Throwing on first down. Gets the pass off with the adjustment. Indianapolis calls a timeout. They have 2 remaining. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a first down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup, and he made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
Passing on first down. Looking downfield, incomplete.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
They'll need some good yardage here on second down and then should be in the hurry up for the rest of this drive. Kosenko with a man in motion. Drops back, gets rid of it. On the money. The Colts call a timeout. They have 1 left. The Titans come out in the quarter defense.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Dropping back, throwing. And the catch is made. Ball at about midfield.
Let's go. Come on.
The Colts call a timeout. They have none left. They're trying to get in range for a last-second field goal attempt before halftime. Tennessee comes out in the quarter defense.
49-yard line.
You got it.
5th play of this drive. To the air on first down. Looking downfield, incomplete pass. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
It's hard to go through your progressions when the pass rushers get into the backfield that quickly.
It's second down and 10 to go.
Come on, partner. Give it all you got. Sideline to sideline.
Gets the pass off. John, he rushed that throw.
That's the best way to do it. As a defense, you never want the quarterback to be able to settle in and feel comfortable in the pocket. Bringing guys in the blitz or playing buff and run on the outside can really disrupt the play's execution.
The Colts using motion. With the pass, intercepted. Manelli did his homework, and it showed there.
That may have just been a case of miscommunication. Nothing seemed to go right there.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. With the throw. Incomplete pass. The pass was right there, but he couldn't bring it in.
Rhythm and consistency is one of the most important keys to success when you drop back to pass a ball. But it's hard to find a rhythm and establish some consistency when you're the quarterback and your receivers are dropping passes that should be catches.
Looking for a receiver. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. The Titans line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Bowler sets up, dropping back, gets the pass off, picked off, it's intercepted. Room to run, the 40. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Tennessee 17. Indianapolis 10.
Indianapolis 10.
As they line up to kick it off, we'll take a look at each team's stats through 2 quarters. Hansen in to kick this one off.
Kicking off to start the second half. Number 24.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. Tennessee could take a commanding lead with a touchdown here.
On the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 21. Under pressure with the throw. Puts the tackle. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Passing on 1st down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Sanders was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 38. Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package. Almost picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
The Titans line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Gets rid of it, and the catch is made. So it's 4th down after a fine defensive play that prevents him from getting past the marker.
That receiver just didn't show very good concentration on that play. You plan the play, the quarterback makes a good pass, and poor execution by the receiver means that your offense heads back to the sidelines.
This punt will be his 3rd. Here's the kick. The return is setting up nicely, and he has room to run with it.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty. First down.
John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. First and 10. Ball on their own 22. Hand it off. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
About 4 to go. Ball on their own 28.
They got nothing.
Kosenko sets up. Man in motion. Drops back. Closing in. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. The defense was a step behind on that play.
Defenses seem to lose track of this guy until he burns them with a big catch. Then they throw some attention his way.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 37-yard line.
Cowboy.
Tucks it away. Pressure. Gets the pass off. Right to him. Big time play by number 84.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Give it all you got, Pete. Come on. Get in there.
Looking for room. Under pressure. Flings it to the outside. Babbitt showed great hands on that reception.
Soft hands are something very special to find in a receiver.
Tennessee comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Didn't get much.
Makes the reception. Third gain on the play.
They'll be faced with a long third down play here. The offense is confident they can convert for this first because they've done well on third down thus far. Throws it over the middle. It's his receiver in stride. Kosenko has done a good job finding holes in the secondary on his way to over 200 yards passing. Owens heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. And it's up. Owens has now missed twice, and he's going to have to correct some flaws.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
That's all you got. Bulldog under.
Passing on first down. Closing in with the throw. That incomplete pass brings up second down.
Number 52 on the cover.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 40.
Snake eyes.
The Titans line up in the shotgun. Dropping back into the open field.
Watch. Now, the key to this first down was the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time, it got him a first down.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Bring the pain.
To carry it, pulls them. The running back gets about 3.
The ball carrier. 2-yard gain on the play.
About 6 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Bust his grill. Snake eyes.
Drops back. Pressure, guns it to the right side. Good play there to knock it down at the line.
What happened there was they got in the throwing lane. When you're rushing the quarterback, you're taught if you don't get to him in time, get your hands up and try and knock it down just like that.
They come out in the nickel.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Under pressure. Vincent would like to place this one inside the 10. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Give it all you got.
Hand it off to the back. Tackle at the 11. Gain of about 5. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Second and 5. Johnson in motion. Hand it off. Nice play fake. Gets rid of it. Missed opportunity.
And what the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Going to the left. Stiff arm to the ground. Quite a run here in the second half.
Someone needs to tell this guy that you should be slowing down in the second half, not speeding up.
So they have first and 10 here.
First and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Into the open. The 30. Vincent really covered some ground there.
The offense won the battle at the line of scrimmage, and they blew the defenders off the line, opening holes for the runner to slide right through.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Come on, partner.
He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline.
On the play.
They'll go from the shotgun. Drops back. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
They need 6. Ball on their own 38. Seventh play of this drive. Pressure coming with the pass. Breaking free. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Vincent setting up play action. Gets the pass off. Almost got it. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 48. And this is the 9th play of this drive. Closing in. Rolling.
Here's the thing. You have to realize that in this league, if you're going to make a catch, somebody's going to be there and try and knock it out of you. This time, he does a great job of absorbing the hit and still making the catch.
Third and 1. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Again with the carry. Looks like he just made it past the marker.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
That all you got? That all you got? Hit him low.
Gives the ball off. Pulls him. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second and 6. Ball on the 38-yard line.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Titans ahead of the Colts 17-10.
Indianapolis 10.
And we'll start the fourth quarter. About 6 to go. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted. Third down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
Tennessee looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Pressure, throws it. He finds his man.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
The defense is hurting themselves with penalties.
The defense looks a little anxious out there. They need to do a better job of concentrating to prevent dumb penalties like that one.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 17-yard line. Vincent was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Tennessee comes out in the dive package. Throw it. Incomplete pass. He has to find a way to get the pass off a little sooner.
Getting pressure on the quarterback is the easiest way to disrupt a pass play. The defensive line should take full credit for that play.
Here is a third and long situation. Ball on the 16-yard line. The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
May have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. The kick is up. The try is good. No hesitation by the coach there, and he's rewarded by his kicker's second successful attempt. The Colts are clearly not finished just yet.
This game is yet to be decided.
Here's the kickoff team.
Indianapolis is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back to return.
It's on its way. Lays into him with a stiff arm. They'll start this drive inside their own 20.
And you hate to see that. Your kick returner has to find a way to make it at least to the 20 when he decides to bring it out.
First and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Back off, DB.
Pass play here on first down. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Rivera continues to be a reliable target. That's his third catch of the game. Second and 3 coming up here. Ball on their own 22.
Second and 3. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass. The defender brings him down at the 29-yard line. Bowler could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that first down throw.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
Indianapolis comes out in a 46.
29-yard line.
Ball loose. The Titans roll on it, so they get a second chance.
They just dodged a bullet on that one. Now they have to do a better job of hanging on the ball because they might not be so lucky the next time.
Second and long. Ball on their own 29. They come out in a dime package. There was nothing open downfield, resulting in a big sack.
This team loves to play zone and pass cover. They'll use the cover 2 on just about any play, relying on the defensive front to create pressure on the quarterback. They'll blitz every now and then to change things up. That's usually inside the 20-yard line and keep the offense off balance.
Bowler with a man in motion.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Rasby. Henderson pulls him down at the 33. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Vincent lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the kick. From the 38-yard line. The 40. A lot of space in front of him. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Colts. What a spectacular play on the punt return.
It sure was. He just found all the seams. Then when he broke it into the open, he outran the pursuers right into the end zone.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. So with both clubs trying to catch their breath after that return, we'll get set for another one.
The offense was stopped on that last drive. Then they gave up a quick 6 points. They have to do something right here if they want to get back some momentum.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back to return.
Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 1-yard line. Let's see if this possession is more effective after their last possession ended in a punt. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
94. Come on, partner. You got him.
They give it to the halfback. Gain of about 5.
37, the 5-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 5 to go. Rasby, the deep pass, closing in. They bring the blitz, bring him down for the sack.
This defense is known for their tendency to overload and bring extra men in the blitz. The center and quarterback have to make good reads before the snap, adjusting the protection to give him the time that he needs to make the throw.
With the throw, and it's complete. He's always very composed in the pocket, John. Nothing rattles him.
Yeah, when you talk about guys that can handle the pressure and find the open receiver, This is the kind of guy you're talking about.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. The defender brings him down at the 37-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. They need 5. Ball on their own 37. The backs are lined up in an eye. Throws it. He finds his man. Clears the defender. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
He hands it off. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Pressure. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. Saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
A little over 4 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. Bowler gets set. Rasmus missing. And he stopped at the 36. Rasmus was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
They'll have to really get it because it'll be about a 53-yard attempt. The kick is up.
They'll take over at the 43-yard line. First and 10.
Battle. The man in motion. Hands it off to the back. Breaks the tackle. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
2 minutes to go. They need 5. Vincent in the backfield with the carry. Vincent got the carry there and is now closing in on 100 yards rushing. This one is just about in the book.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
You got it.
Hands it off again. Down he goes at the 45-yard line. Only a yard by the halfback. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 45-yard line. They give it to the halfback. The defender brings him down at the 43. Just about a yard in the run.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
You see? That all you got? Stay up.
Hand it off. This was the tackle. The running back gets about 3. They couldn't get another first to run out the clock. They'll have to punt. Hansen is trying to pin their offense inside the 5. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. They have to get closer quickly so they can get the kicker in range to tie this game up before the clock expires. So they have 1st and 10 here. Bowler sets up.
Let's go. Come on. Pick up the heat.
Going to the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Big opening. The 30. That play was executed to perfection.
And when we were watching them in practice, they were running this play. That's almost one of those sandlot type of deals where you go long and I'll get it to you.
Spike stops the clock. I'm expecting them to throw here on 2nd down.
They only need to get into field goal range, so they don't need to hit a home run. Whatever they do, though, it's got to be quick.
Under pressure with the pass. He finds his man. Good connection there.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. He knows that he can make the completion regardless of the coverage.
He'll stop the clock with the spike.
Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Get at him, Pete. Get up there.
Gets rid of it, and this pass is completed. He completes another pass and is over 200 yards.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Tennessee will call a timeout here. They have no timeouts left. It comes down to this. Their kicker will determine the outcome of the game. Big pressure kick. He misses it, they lose. If he makes it, we go to overtime. And it's up. No good. It hit the crossbar. The final score is Indianapolis 20, Tennessee 17.
Tennessee 17.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.